When the final whistle echoed through the Bernabéu, Real Madrid had just been knocked out of the Champions League. Arsenal had come, conquered, and completed the job. But while the stadium emptied and heads dropped, one man remained. Thibaut Courtois. He didn't storm off. He didn't blame anyone. He stayed. Courtois, who watched most of this brutal two-legged defeat from the sidelines due to injury, was the last Real Madrid player to leave the pitch. While his teammates disappeared down the tunnel, some without even a glance at the fans, Courtois walked over to the stands, hands up, eyes full of emotion. He wanted to apologize. He wanted to thank them. He wanted to remind the world what it means to wear the white shirt of Madrid. Because this wasn't just any defeat. This was a collapse on the biggest stage. Real Madrid, the kings of Europe with 15 titles, had been dismantled by an Arsenal side that hadn't been in a Champions League semi-final since 2009. Over 2 legs, the aggregate was 5-1. The Bernabéu faithful expected a comeback. Instead, they witnessed a farewell. Even the crowd was in disbelief. In the 65th minute, Bukayo Saka put Arsenal ahead. Vinicius Jr. hit back quickly, but it felt more like a consolation than a comeback. And just when Real tried to push, Gabriel Martinelli buried them with a stoppage-time dagger. But through it all, through the silence, the boos, the heartbreak, there was Courtois, clapping the fans, apologizing, showing respect. You could argue he didn't even owe them anything this time. He hadn't played. He couldn't stop the goals. But that's exactly why it meant more. Courtois wasn't thinking of blame. He was thinking of loyalty. This is the same Courtois who helped deliver the Champions League in 2022. The same man who has saved Madrid countless times when the lights were the brightest. And now, when it was darkest, he stood tall once again. Just not between the posts, but in spirit. Say what you want about Real Madrid's performance, about Ancelotti's tactics, about the missed penalties and Mbappe's injury drama. But no one can question this. Thibaut Courtois left the pitch with more dignity than most. Now it's over to the fans. Was that the moment that best captured Real Madrid's true identity? Not the trophies, not the goals, but the respect, even in defeat?